Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So this time I'm going to be trying something different. Obviously, um, don't usually appear in person, in the flesh, as they say. Um, but this is something I wanted to do for a while because I think um, this concept is important for anybody. If it changes, if this helps one person, it'd be worth it. If someone clues into this idea and understands what I'm saying, it could change everything for you. So um, I'll just get started because um, it's pretty basic. But the thing is, we are taught to absorb. We're taught to learn. We're taught to navigate the world in a decision from external input. We're taught that we take input, and then from the input we make a decision and act upon that otherwise. But it's in fact the opposite. The fact of the matter is, the world is not real. Everything outside of you is fake. Everything. I mean, everything. From the moment you wake up to when you go to sleep, everything is an illusion. And not just an illusion as in it's benign. It's something, there's something trying to trick you into giving it something. And you can see that through all the confusion of like, what's going on, why is this happening? Everything's against you and everything. It's really not like that, but what we're as a soul, or whatever is going on, what we are, it's part of our journey, let's say. It's part of our journey to understand this, so that we can escape and navigate, or just escape from it and do better for our soul, or whatever you want to say, whatever you want to call it. So the world it's not real, especially, so there is an element that is real, which is you. And what I mean by you is what somebody like me, or anybody in this realm would call like your fifth dimensional self. What does fifth dimensional self mean? It's like your heart space. What's the truth that you are is love. It's the simplest way of putting it. Love. Fifth dimension is past 4D, so it's past time, past memory, past every way you can look at it physically. It's like your timeless, whatever after all times past, what's still left over, that's you. Your love, your beauty, your everything that exists, has existed, encapsulated in its purest form, in your entire lifetime. It's that the 5D self is your heart space, essentially. So what is real in life is you, your energy. And what you see when you're looking around isn't, in fact, like, it's physical in one way, but everything, as you've probably heard this, everything is energy. And that is what it is. What you're looking at is, first off, your mind projecting on it, and there is energy here. That is something that's real, I suppose. But not everything carries the energy that it portrays physically. I guess you could say, uh, is the way of putting it. Like what I'm trying to get at is that what people generally miss, an important part of this video, is that there is an enemy here that is organized, a spiritual enemy. And it's not obvious at first because it's like, we all think, oh, it's the government's coming and forget us, the CIA, the secret shadow, all these conspiracies. But there's no way to pin down what's actually going wrong, because on the face of it, you would say that everyone's just doing their best. All the people are just out there, and they're out for doing good for others. And, to some extent that's true, but what I'm would like you to investigate or bring your attention, or what I'm trying to convey to you, what I'm trying to convey to you is the spiritual enemy isn't something you can point your finger at. And if you're pointing your finger at something, you're getting mad, you're being tricked. You're already losing. You're way off. You're way off. Anybody that's online complaining about the government, oh, and they did this, and the taxes, and it's all part of this negative entity that it's not necessarily bad. It's just a role player. It's yin and yang. It's the bad guy here. And yes, on the face of it, maybe it looks like it makes your life really hard and it sucks, but it's not actually doing that. In some ways that maybe you're not tuned into, it's actually showing you something much better, it's pushing you away from things for a reason. But it's also trying to trick you into stealing your energy, your spiritual gift, which is like the ultimate power to create whatever you desire. And whatever this spiritual enemy is, it can't do that for itself. So it has to trick you into giving it to them, giving it to it. Because it, like I was saying, it's not something you could point at. It's like a frequency, or even if you could point at it, I don't think you'd be able to comprehend what it is. Some people refer to it as like maybe NPC, like it's part of this realm. Like it's not something we can chase down and put in handcuffs and, spank it, get a few spank. It doesn't work that way. You can't just punish it and get rid of it. There's always going to be a negative reach around. You're a bright shining being. If you are a bright shining spiritual being, there's always going to be this reach around that wants to pull you and pull you under and take you out of your essence. So that's why when I talk in my videos more comically, like science and all this, how it's fake, it's because science is part of the trick. It's anything that makes you feel small, that's a trick. Because if you are in fact a spiritual being, you're much bigger than this place, this little train stop we call life. You're way bigger than all this negative force. You're so much more powerful. That's why it has to trick you, because you are that powerful. And in our senses, of 5 senses, even though we have more, obviously, we are small in that sense that we can be tricked easily through our senses. So that's why anything. So like this, what I refer to the negative part is usually, I call it the screen. Like the screen of your phone, the screen of your television. Anything that's about, like, say, 20 feet away from your heart center. That's real. What you can actually affect personally with what you touch with your light, let's say your soul, the soul comes through the eyes, right? So what you can see, what you can touch, that's real. That's why the heart center is the most important part. And literally where your heart is, like that is emanating the true power in this place. And everything that's not aligned with the good, or whatever you want to say, the love side, or people that are out of alignment, anything will get on this frequency of trying to sabotage or destroy or just delay or whatever it can do to bring you lower, to take your energy, to slow you down. That is what it's trying to do. The spiritual enemy isn't something you can see. It's like it's an energy form. It's a thought form. It's what I call a download. It's not. You can't just go. It's the shadow government, the CIA, or guys in a black room deciding what they're going to do to you every day. And that's kind of just where I'd like to leave it. Like that's it. I can go into more. I'll go into more detail and more as I kind of go on this journey with you together on YouTube, through my YouTube. And I'll see you in the next one.